Hello everyone and welcome to another Starcraft 2 livecast, and looks like we have a random opponent here. Whenever you play random, expect all-ins with a higher frequency than usual.
Not enough minerals.
It's hard to learn a race like from start to finish, early game, mid game, late game. So to learn 3 races that way is even more difficult. So a lot of times people are like, well, if I get Zerg, I'll just Baling Bust because I'm really good at Protoss and Terran. That sort of idea. So the way I play random is I throw down my barracks. I kind of play it like I'm playing TvT. Sent out a pretty early scout. A little earlier than I meant to, but whatever.
Not enough.
And then I'll cancel the barracks if it's Zerg. Otherwise I'll just kind of leave it there if it's Protoss or Terran. And I use this part of the wall off.
Big job, huh?
No Simon Overlord.
Additional supply. Not enough.
So we got the Zerg.
It's your dime. Yo, bad news?
Not enough minerals.
I'll be able to get this engineering down really early now because of that.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Team 15, 16. That's all queued up.
Woohoo! Overtime. SCV ready.
Alright, so
Yeah, whatever.
no spawning pool.
Bang.
And now he's gonna realize he can't 15 hatch, and I'm in pretty good shape here.
Base is under attack.
In the rear with the gear. Huh? Well, SCV ready. Move.
I'm gonna leave an SCV on this guy the entire time because I hate when they kind of proxy hatch me inside my base. And at least this way I'll be able to see it. I don't know if I'll be able to do anything about it, but I can see it. Vision's better than nothing.
Go ahead. Bad news?
Not enough minerals.
I'm going.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
What's going on? Big job, huh? SCV ready. Yes, sir. Huh? We hear you.
Bye. Oh, boo.
Go ahead. Yep. You're the boss.
Die, motherfucker. Alright. Whoops. Not PG here, is it?
Is under attack. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Base is under attack.
That looks like a lot of lings. Just 6. Okay.
Bad news? Who wants some?
Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete.
In the rear with the gear. We'll butter my biscuit. Armed and ready. SCV ready. Big job, huh?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Gangway coming through. SCV ready. SCV ready. Go, go, go.
Roaches.
Go ahead. What's going on? Gangway, coming through. Why not? This better be good. Armed and ready.
Research complete.
Go ahead. SCV ready. Bad news.
Alright.
Not enough minerals.
What's going on? SCV ready. Been waiting on you. Go, go, go! Can't wait. SCV ready. Aye, aye. Who wants some?
Additional supply depots required. Not enough minerals. Additional supply. Not enough minerals.
By the numbers, boys.
Alright, so we got
Gangway.
drop.
Keep your shirt on. SCV ready.
So I'm gonna look for
Armed and ready.
Nidus worms going on there.
Huh? SCV ready. Go ahead.
Not enough minerals.
I'm going. Big job, huh? SCV ready.
Add-on complete.
3, 3.
SCV ready. SCV ready. Move it. SCV ready. SCV ready. Woo-hoo!
Maybe we should do a little feint here.
Go ahead. SCV ready. SCV ready. What's going on?
Upgrade complete. Base is under attack.
Good job. SCV ready. Go, go, go. Man the ring. Huh?
1, 2,
Yo,
3,
we here. Bad news.
4.
Armed and SCV ready. Ready to plunder. Ah! You scared me! You ready for war? Certainly. Ha-ha!
Add-on.
SCV ready. I like it. Who wants some? I can't build here. SCV ready.
Additional supply depots required. Research complete. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Add-on complete. Additional supply depots required.
Bad news. We could use some help here.
Additional supply depots required.
Really aggressive with these overlords, which is weird.
SCV ready. Big job.
Research complete. Additional supply depots required.
State
Oh.
your request. Command.
SCV ready.
Additional supply depots required. Additional supply depots required.
Fight or flight. Yeah, right. I love a good raid.
I think I got it. Alright, looks like a lot of
Rear with
mutas.
the gear.
Additional supply depots required.
Raven online.
Supply depots, darn it.
Base is under attack. Additional supply depots required.
I can't build here. This better be good. We could use some help here.
Oops.
In the rear with the gear.
Raven online.
Go ahead.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Engineering at your disposal.
I wonder if he has that base yet.
Going on? It's your dime.
Raven online.
Insufficient Vespine
Raven
gas.
online.
Mineral field depleted.
Been waiting on you.
That guy's gonna come in this way.
I can't build here.
Raven online.
You're mine.
State your request.
Okay, his mutas are a little out of position, so I'm gonna come across now.
Base is under attack. SCVs are under attack. Mineral field
Raven
depleted.
online.
Base is under attack.
He's gotta have this base, right? Are you kidding me?
This vessel
What's this
will
guy up to?
comply. Command.
Mineral field depleted.
Gold? Okay.
This vessel requires assistance.
Not in.
This vessel requires assistance.
Insufficient. Mineral field depleted.
This vessel requires assistance.
Not enough energy. Your forces insufficient Vespine gas. Your forces are under attack.
Raven online.
Oh boy. I need to expand.
Your forces are under attack.
Order accepted.
And he probably threw away most of his army there. I bet I can just kind of...
Mineral field not in. Not enough. Mineral
Where's he
field
heading to?
depleted.
Who wants some?
Immediately. Awaiting order. This vessel requires assistance. Underway.
What's going on? Yo.
This vessel requires assistance.
Armed and ready.
Mineral field.
This vessel requires assistance.
Not enough. Your forces are under attack. Upgrade complete.
Understood. Job confirmed.
Your forces are under attack.
Move it.
Vespine geyser required replacement.
We hear you. SCV ready.
This vessel requires assistance.
Your forces are under attack. Unacceptable landing zone.
SCV ready. In the rear with the gear. What's going on?
Alright, so 2, 3,
Sure thing.
2,
SCV ready.
2,
Go, go, go.
2.
That's the negatory. It's blocked. Roger. That's the negatory. It's blocked.
Damn it.
Vespine geyser exhausted.
Armed and ready.
Upgrade complete. Insufficient Vespine gas.
So I guess I'll swing back around, because I don't see where else he would be.
Who wants some? You want a piece of me, boy? Go ahead. Big job. Ah! Huh? Yeah. Bad news. We hear you. Uh-huh. This better be good. Yeah.
Upgrade complete. Mineral field depleted.
I can't build here.
Briefing on
I can't build here. Yes.
awaiting order. System prime.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Scanning battlefield conditions. Auto
Couple of Zerglings, they're gonna scan, see what's running into here.
Armed.
I think we'll hold up fort here for a little bit.
Upgrade complete.
This better be good.
online. System prime.
Armed and ready.
State your request. Scanning battlefield conditions. Engineering at your disposal.
So this seems really over. I'm not sure why we're still playing
Mineral
this.
field depleted. Your additional supply depots required.
Big job, huh? Sure thing.
Vespine geyser exhausted.
Will do.
Raven.
Additional supply depots required.
Go ahead.
Vespine
We could
geyser
use some help
exhausted.
here. Gotcha.
State your request.
We could use some help here.
Raven. This vessel requires assistance.
Your forces are under attack. Upgrade.
SCV ready.
Back away.
Can we leave now?
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Alright, I see you up there.
Raven online.
Yeah. This better be. SCV ready.
Not enough energy.
Command.
Our
SCV
SCVs
ready.
are under attack.
Auto.
Our SCVs are under attack.
Online.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
I'm going.
Online.
You're the boss.
Your forces are under attack.
Ready. Order.
Our SCVs are under attack. Our SCVs are under attack.
Okay. That seemed too easy. So let's see what went wrong for the Zerg here. I think spending all your money on corruptors when you don't have a mining base is probably not the best choice, because it leaves you nothing to kill auto turrets with. He was random though, so he's not like a Zerg pro or Zerg. I don't know how you want to say it, but I assume like a random Master League player is not as good at Zerg as a Zerg Master League player. So he's behind an Arvicer count because he's going for this. Roachling all in, and you know, you've seen me die to this before. It's obviously, you can see it's not as big of an issue if you got the bunker done. You know what I noticed is, I don't even think the bunker's necessary on... Well, I haven't checked all the bases, but I don't think it's necessary on Metalopolis. I think for him to attack this barracks on Metalopolis, he's either going to be within range of the high ground or within range of the fortress. Just the way it works. It's like this barracks is like way over here. It's almost like that sort of concept where the high ground loops out over it and it's buried behind the fortress, kind of. So I might, whoops, didn't mean to do that. So I might stop even getting that bunker on Metalopolis. Same thing versus Baneling Bust. I mean, it's still, the barracks alone forces him within range of the fortress. A lot of Zerglings. So he's probably still behind economy. Yeah. That's why my Fame Push didn't work at all, because he still had a million Zerglings. Well, my Fame Push was really late. How did this guy do? This Viking did quite well for his kills. Because as soon as I took out those overlords, he sent out 2 more to replace them. So it's like, yeah, free overlords. What was it? Control Shift F? There we go. So there's another overlord kill. And then I can still see these ones over on my mini map. So just going after those. I guess I could have fallen back to my missile turrets and survived the mutas. But I traded the Viking for a overlord. Maybe I couldn't have made it back actually. Yeah. Gotta be careful when you're in a spot like that to make sure you keep the focus fire on the overlord, as he will automatically switch to mutas when he's on control like this. When I saw this many mutas, it's good to keep an idea of how many there are. Notice that there's not 6. It's not like a scouting party. This is like almost like a bit of a committal to it. Another thing you can do is you can click on a muta list, and if it's got +1 attack, it probably means he's going to be committing to a lot of mutas. So when I saw that, I did throw down another missile turret here and another one here. So just added a couple more missile turrets. I know I already start with a lot, but when you have this many mutas, sometimes you can just get overrun. Because he really only has to attack like 2 turrets at a time. Run away, run away, run away, run away, run away. Oh, poor Marine. It's funny, he wasn't even attacking this missile turret, and the missile turret still went down. Or maybe he was. I thought he was attacking the SCV. Look at this. Psychic powers, I knew he had broken through. Actually, no, I just realized I went up there with no SCVs, so I had to come back to get some out of these rocks down. He decided to blow out the rocks for me, which actually came in handy. Although I forgot he blew out those rocks, so I still expanded to the gold first, but whatever. It's funny, I'm taking these out, I see him attacking them, I'm like, oh, okay, you do the work, I'll move back. It's a little unfortunate. I do have the 3 missile turrets here, but again, that's a lot of mutas. Pulling out my submarines helps some. I guess I did force them away. I guess when he sees some Marines, he assumes there's going to be tons, because that's what Terrans do. They go mech or they go... or typically they just go bio. Was intercepting my incoming Ravens, which is good. I guess that's the one advantage of having like this complete surround around me. And I don't know if Burrowed Zergons not used more. They're 25 minerals, they're half a supply, and they're super annoying for Terran. Yeah, this is over though, right? I mean, I took out these 2 bases. I guess he just started this one. I didn't realize that for a long time. And then I realized he threw his whole army away at my auto turrets. So I'm like, okay, I guess I can just come over here, and even though I only got this many turrets left to build, like energy-wise, I ran out of energy, it's still safe for me to come here because there's like no defenses. Oops, that kind of sucks. I was walking in front of 2 queens for a long time. Ow. Rejoining up with fresh ravens, that helps. Small amounts of corruptors, it's definitely worth the PDD, because they can take quite a while to kill from auto turrets, especially if there's Zerglings underneath tanking the damage. And this is over. Let's kind of take a look at how did he come out of this Roach push. I felt like he came out of it pretty well, because he never really overcommitted to these Roaches. Like, these Roach numbers never got bigger. So he does have 29 over 24 Harvesters here. Building a macro hatch, which is fine because he is catching up on Harvesters. He should probably start getting that gas though now, right? I think he forgot about that. He's taking his 3rd and 4th gas, and he hasn't even populated his 1st and 2nd. Especially when you want to go mutas. Ooh, that feels like a big mistake. I don't know, maybe he knows something I don't. Maybe he wants to take another hatchery first. No, all the gases are populated but one. Evo and Bailing Nest. Wow, he's wide open to Banshee counterattack. Hatchery tech without even Evo chamber. I would say at minimum, if you're going to delay your layer for some reason, or if your layer got delayed for some reason, at least, at minimum, get an evolution chamber. So you have the ability to make spores in a pinch. I could have walked into with Ravens and he would have had no evolution chamber and... Sorry, I could have walked in with Banshees and he would have had no evolution chamber and no layer. So, which means no Spire, which means no Overseer. It's kind of annoying. It's kind of give and take, right? You can put the bunker out over here instead. Like, I guess you just gotta cover that corner hatch of the, or corner hex of this barrack so you can't run between them. So you cover it the way I've covered it now, or you cover it like this. More on the outside like that. It's kind of hard to say because if you do it like that, now your bunker's more exposed. So you can probably just attack the bunker with Zerglings on this side and be outside of fortress range. That also makes your bunker a little more exposed to roaches. Even though roaches can attack this bunker and be outside range of the fortress, they still can't be like nonchalant about it. They can't like they can't let them build up this arc like normal because some of them will start dropping into fortress range. The other thing is I kind of like this setup a little better for making my wall off. I can put another bunker right here. And then I can kind of just fill barracks in front of them. And then I have like this nice, pretty solid wall. There's still an opening over here, but I can fill that in a pinch. I don't know. If I had the bunker here, though, it would cover this barracks. It was a little bit annoying that he was able to put that pressure on. I wasn't actually worried about the damage or about getting through. What I was worried about was it distracting me too much. As a slow player, I like to put like 100% of my focus into macro, because that's kind of how much it takes for me to do it properly. I know a lot of pros can put like, 10% thought into it. It's just like automatic for them and everything's hotkeyed and they just, it's just muscle memory to remember the production cycles. Yeah, so he's only taking his third base at 14 minutes. And I'm used to Zergs taking it at about 10 minutes versus my build, maybe even earlier. This engineering bay block I'm sure is delaying it a lot on average. But he did go gold. He did use all those Zerglings and he made it. It was kind of bad to make them, but at least he used them to clear out these rocks, so he's able to free up his third and fourth. Normally a third base will go over here just because of the destructible rocks being in the way. Mutalisk basically got nothing done. This is something you'd see from a non-Zerg player that a Zerg player wouldn't do. Is just really taking advantage of vision from these overlords. I guess a Zerg player just kind of learned that you don't need it, or it can be dangerous for certain reasons. But if you don't play Zerg, man, you just think yourself, Zerg can have such awesome map presence and map vision. Burrowed Zerglings. If I were a Zerg, I would, every single base on the map would always have a pooping creep overlord and underneath it a burrowed Zergling. Because the combination of those two, they don't serve the same role. Like they both block the command center, but they block it in different ways. So as a Terran, I could come over, I clear out the overlord, then I have to wait for the creep to disappear, then I have to try to throw it on the command center, and I can't, because now I'll have to deal with the burrowed Zergling. They kind of complement each other, and it's so easy to do. In fact, I'm gonna make that the thumbs up link for, or thumbs up fact for this video. If you play Zerg, like, it's one of those things. I think if you're a Zerg player, you don't appreciate what it does because you don't feel the effect. But if you're an opponent of a Zerg player, you feel the unbelievable annoyance of it. You can't move your army out of position all the time, especially if you got an immobile one to deal with that sort of stuff. And you don't want to do small little contingents. You don't want to send over 3 Marines to clear out the Overlord, because Zerg is so fast that if you don't send a big contingent, you're just going to get like surrounded by Zerglings, or Mutalisks will come clear you up. So yeah, I don't think I have any more analysis for this game. He was kind of economically behind from the beginning, and then I think he made some poor choices in terms of... Obviously, Mutas is a poor choice versus my build. I find it just, you know, you're trading Mutas for our missile turrets, and unless you can actually get enough to get in and start devastating me, which he never really did. He came close a couple times, but that's almost worse. It like taunts him and teases him and makes him think he can, so he throws away more Mutalisks. So that went poorly for him, and I think the transition to Corruptors when he had no expansion was stupid. It left him no ability to defend versus auto turrets, and that could just keep him from ever getting an expansion again. And even the Corruptors themselves didn't do that well, because there wasn't that many of them, and I can always just chase them away with a Seeker missile or throw down a PDD over auto turrets. Alright, so with that we will jump into the thumbs up link, and yeah, we'll do that now.
We push ourselves to the end, and when we reach it, we push farther. So, I guess that's not really the end, is it?
Alright, for today's thumbs up fact of the day, I'm going to show you, if you're a Zerg player, how to annoy all your opponents in trying to expand. And it's really, really easy. Let's give this guy speed. Hopefully that finishes this time. So, generating creep is like a toggle. It's not an actual like ability. So if I turn it on, and he starts generating creep here, and I move him somewhere, and he reaches that point, he's still on generating creep mode. So that makes this actually really easy. So say my opponent spawned in the bottom left hand positions here. I'll just take 4 overlords. I'm going to block off likely expansion positions. So we're going to say 1, 2, 3 on the side, and then 4 over here. And we'll give him the first 3 bases, because it's easy for him to clear the gold. So the way you do this is, you just turn on the generate creep. So they're going to be doing that. And then you just click here on the mini-map, shift-click 1, click here on the mini-map, shift-click 1, click here on the mini-map, shift-click 1, and click here. That's how easy it is. Very, very fast. Now for Zerglings, some things you can shift-click, some things you can't in terms of abilities. Actually, this applies like all units. For instance, Cloak. You can't tell them move here or then Cloak. You can't do that. But you can actually do that for Burrow. So I can just say, I can just tell him move here on the mini-map, shift-click Burrow. Now I'll move one of these and do it again. Move here on the mini-map, shift-click Burrow, remove 1, then go over here and do the same thing. Shift-click Burrow, remove 1. And you can even go right up against this here and shift-click Burrow. If you're right up against the destructible rocks, you still will block the hatchery. So now, that whole process, I've blocked this base, I've blocked this base, I've double blocked this base, I've double blocked this base, and I've double blocked this base. So let's go over that one more time. Alright, so this is the entire micro it's going to take to double block this base, double block this base, double block this base, oops, double block this base, leave a Zergling out front of his base, burrow to scout when he moves out, and to double block this base. So basically you're screwing up all of his expansions and getting a scout in front of his base, and like screwing up his expansions in the best way possible. So again, here we go, we generate creep, we move here, shift out 1, 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 move here. And then same things with the Zerglings. Going to move here, shift R, take 1 out, 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 and here, shift R. Done. I'm about the slowest player in the world, and I've just blocked every base on the map. So there we go, we got Burrowed Zergling, and Overlord, Burrowed Zergling and Overlord, Burrowed Zergling, here comes the Overlord, Road Zergling right up against the rocks, so even if he clears these rocks, you'll still be able to block the hatch. This is probably unnecessary. You don't want to do this. There's no point in spreading creep at someone that has destructible rocks because they have to bring the army to kill this area anyways. And the same thing here. So you have it. If you want to later, you can kind of correct it, put the overlords directly over the position. It's kind of worth it because, you know, the creep spread is generated from the middle out, so the more you spread around the center of where the command center is, the longer the degeneration of creep will take before you can throw the command center down. But that's unnecessary. You can just click it on the mini-map. As you can see, I'm always close enough to at least block the hatch or to block the expansion for a while. And there you have it. Another thing that's kind of worthwhile too, which I've never seen Zerg players do, but maybe this changed in a patch or something, but if you generate creep with these overlords, like to generate creep you need the layer, right? So I'm going to generate creep with these two guys. And then just say you lose your layer. You get detect back to hatchery. So there we go, layer is down. These guys are still generating creep. So even though you've lost the tech for it, you still have the ability, so... I guess I didn't leave another overlord not pooping creep, did I? No, I did not. But once you stop generating creep like that, you can see how this, here we go. You require a layer to do it. So if you just keep all your overlords on pooping creep like this, then even if you lose your layer, you still have this layer ability. And as long as you don't turn it off, you'll always have it. But again, the reason for this is, say I want to build a Nexus or a command center here. How is it going to work for the player? First of all, I'm going to have my defense set up over, like out in front of my natural, right? So this is where I'm defending. And like, I try to come over here to take my third. And it's like, oh crap. Now I got to worry about moving out an army to kill this overlord without leaving myself vulnerable to counterattack at the front or vulnerable to like this attack squad I send out dying, which is really scary versus how fast Zerg units are. So then I clear out this overlord, right? And it dies, and then now you have to wait. So this overlord is dead. Look at how long you have to wait. What did we start at, like 44 seconds? Sorry, 46 seconds I think it was. Something like that. It looks like over a minute. Or just about a minute. This creep spread slowly disappearing. Slowly but surely. Just kind of fix this up with Fog of War. Yeah, so even if when he shoots away your overlord, he's still blocked for an entire other minute, and he won't know about this Broad Zergling because he doesn't think that's the reason it's getting stopped. Yeah, so it took more than a minute. So now he can finally build a hatchery. So he comes out to build a hatchery, boom, still blocked. Now he has to get an observer over here, or he has to get like some units and scan over here to take this out. And then he'll have to do this for every single base, and all you're sacrificing is like 25 minerals and 100 minerals and maybe 5 seconds of micro time, and you've screwed up every single expansion he's going to take for the rest of the game. Why do Zerg players not do this? Especially if you're going like Mutiling Bailing versus Terran. You have the mobility. I mean, if he sends over a Viking to clear out this stuff, your Mutas kill the Viking. He sends over Marines, then your Zerglings kill the Marines. He sends his entire army, well, that's a heavy committal, and he would probably leave himself open to counterattack. And it's all for just a minor thing of 125 minerals. So worth it in my opinion. So with that, we will call out the end. That's a cop car, isn't it? I didn't see it. No, I think that was an ambulance, actually. I think these are all ambulances. But that's kind of funny. There's always a siren at the end of my videos. Anyways, with that, we'll call out the end of this video. Thank you, everyone, and goodbye.